never anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him to honor, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rats in the morning, I had me up by the morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a sister by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the podium, I had a in my shoulder, you got a bitch, jumping in the bed with 2 dots in there, who's you?
Yeah, streamer's up.
My shawty pulling up with a real bad, you too, dripping my sweat.
Nigga said, I hope you go 0-16 talking to you, bro. This nigga is smoking.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at New Era Field in Orchard Park. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. The children
I hate
it's
when
the final weekend of summer, but
people just send me bullshit trades, bro.
On EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, it's good to have Jordan Howard, bro. Welcome home, nigga. Welcome home.
Hey! Wait!
A first down throw here for Rivers. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be.
What happened?
Okay. Not so bad. Not so bad.
Yo, why are they blocking last minute, bro?
And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
Mad at me on that shit.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, my.
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
Yo, Phillip just missed a wide open.
Rivers incomplete
wide
on
open.
1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rivers. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll throw again, Rivers. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, it's just been an aerial attack all the way downfield, and they're putting it to the defense in a big way right now. What do you think, partner? Do you now run the football? Because they're in a pretty good spot already at the outer edges of a field goal.
But, like you always tell me, you're still far enough away from the end zone that a pass could be a good option here, too.
You know, we always talk about running the ball until people take it away from you. I don't see any reason to stop throwing it until they take it away from you as well.
Well, the early returns here on the opening drive, though, solid. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
A first carry now for Jordan Howard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first, they go right back to Howard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick? Oh, got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Oh, I missed it. That's crazy.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, I just laid down on that kick.
On the return, here's Marcus Murphy. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
I told you, I'll take Trubisky off your hands, buddy.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Melvin Ingram in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Matt Darr now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. The Charger offense making their way back out there. So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their own 26. 12. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. It's caught on the right side. Williams. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Rivers now on 2nd down. Going deep here for Allen. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Rivers on 3rd and 2. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
0.
First down, Rivers. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Rivers. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Rivers now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. To the air again here, Rivers. Dancing to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain. And it brings up 2nd down.
Ready. Factory 90. Buffalo one. Buffalo. Hey, downtown.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
It's on the stream, bro.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Delta. Set. 380.
I was corny. I was corny.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Not gonna change this outcome, bro. Not gonna change this outcome, bro. Pussy.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Caught left side, Williams. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
That's my first good.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Being chased down left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Rivers. Now he's flushed out left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rivers again. And it's caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now, he had a good amount of time to throw there, and at his level, he's going to pick you apart if you give him that time.
You have to increase your urgency. Whether you're blitzing, bringing extra pressure, or just your normal amount at him, you got to get home, because if you don't, he picks up a 1st down just about every time, as he did there.
He's going to get it running right, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Rivers to throw this time. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Easy. That's my fault.
Able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Oh, that's my fault.
Well, getting to the quarterback, that's an area Buffalo really wants to improve this season.
Hard to believe they went to the playoffs last year. Just 27 sacks on the season. Would that rank in the league? 29th
Tied for
overall?
29th,
Tied for 29th. If they want to get back to the playoffs, dropped up that number deep into the 30s.
Throwing Rivers. Forced out.
Wide open.
Too great, and he goes down once more. Shaq Lawson. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will make our score 9-0. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Here's the now 30-year-old running back, LaShawn McCoy. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
One thing that really impressed me about Joey Bosa is that he doesn't sacrifice the run game trying to get sacks. This guy really knows how to hold the point of attack, great leverage, and then goes and sheds people and makes plays.
And at 6'5", 270, just a monster.
Absolute monster with a really high motor.
And an alley to run.
Oh.
Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the 1st down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the 1st.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. He's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On play action, Wentz eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And the return just across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here.
You thought it was sweet out here, Brody.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know
when to say when and just throw it
away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here.
My secondary is crazy.
Downfield, that gets intercepted.
They'll begin the drive with
why you go right past him?
But he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Flushed out right. Going deep for Benjamin.
Oh, my goodness.
Through the air on second down.
Yo.
Connect. Now it's third.
Oh, my
that
goodness.
play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big
Yo,
shot
Ron, this
downfield,
nigga's getting
it's a lot of
lucky.
fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Sheesh.
The Chargers on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Rivers. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A good pickup there, a 22. Rivers now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this.
Orange. Orange.
Second down, Rivers. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Rolling to his right. And right side, Henry's got it. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On the toss play, Howard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On first and goal, Howard. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Jordan Howard as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script
Whole
plays.
good?
We know that, right? They have a script to start
That's
the
what I
ball
heard.
game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early,
That's what
probably
they're
not very
saying.
deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Shorty.
Wins to throw on second down. And an alley to run. And he coughed it up. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final shot before half for Wentz. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out.
So that Clay should have never talked shit to
And
me,
this
Bodie.
will not be returnable. It's out of the
Should've kept
back of
his
the end
mouth shut.
zone for a touchback. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. A good pickup there at 22.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Hang in there now. Here we go. Bleeding. Here, sit.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. And open right side, it's the tight end play. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Here we go. Bleeding.
This give is to McCoy. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Ram. What's this, son? Great.
On second down, here's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
What's this, son? Tyson. Here, sit.
On third down, here's McCoy. And McCoy loses the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Rivers now after the fumble recovery. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Here's Rivers.
Wide open.
That's a loss
Wide
of
open.
8 yards there to bring
I just
up
need
third.
one more time. Just a little more time.
The Chargers on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Operating from the gun. Rivers. Throw left side complete. It's Henry. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Red, red, red. Red Delta!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On the handoff, this is Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. And he rifles one incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The Chargers on third down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, I'm gonna go load it. Load it. Hey, go orange.
From the gun, Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz game.
He dropped
and you can
that?
drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. And this is going to be intercepted.
That nigga Edmonds is big as fuck.
Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
There we go. Back, man. Louis! Here,
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And it's incomplete. Charles Clay is tight in the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. To throw is Wentz. Left side here, caught by Clay. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Following the interception here, Rivers. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
What's going on over there, Ron?
23 yards on the play.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Back now in Buffalo. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Rivers now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Rivers now to throw on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? One receiver left, that's Allen. Rivers. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
What happened?
Splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now it's Murphy. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch.
So I got to
you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
I know you do. You gotta go party.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
It's caught. Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They go play action here on first down. And the Chargers rush.
Joey Bosa.
Down he goes.
Joey Bosa.
Joey Bosa in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Hey, Lou.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Wentz. Flush to his right. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Trevor Williams with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know the drill.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now it's Murphy. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here come the Bills. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun. All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Wentz going to throw. And incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd and short.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down. Here's Wentz to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now the backup Boykin, his first throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to... This is caught inside the 15. A gain of 32 that time. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now from the red zone, Boykin on first. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books.
Yeah, that makes no
we're
sense.
into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up
Clearly
and say,
not talking about nothing.
Banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. They go with Howard to begin the drive. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Nah, they don't. That's what I'm saying. People don't want to trade. They just want the best deal they could possibly get. But nigga, that's, you gotta be willing to give to receive. Like our trade made beautiful sense.
Second down, Rivers. It's complete right side to Benjamin. How did he stay on his feet?
It's a win-win.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Rivers here to throw.
Oh my goodness, what was that? Yeah, ma.
Really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules.
Yeah,
See
ma.
ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hello.
Sorry, Ellen. I'm leaving. Is it okay that
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah.
Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Every player I know
carving this
tends to
nigga
play
up.
the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
Not right now,
See if it
baby.
can continue.
First down, Rivers. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Ooh, Pouncey just got
Tried to make
hurt.
something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure
Oh,
from the
they gave
defense
me
or
in
just
the
pressure
pocket.
playing the game.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And caught by Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
I had to wake this nigga up, bro. I had to wake this nigga up.
And they won't run a play here, no victory formation. They will indeed try to get 3 more. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away.
What you say?
And this one is right through. And that will just add 3
Can you go to
more
bathroom
lead.
real quick?
It's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here
Hold
in
on,
the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today, but if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Yo, know what I love in every league, Ron? Niggas always talking about my passing game, right?